Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, was left in tears after a shocking incident involving her daughter, Princess Charlotte. What happened to the young princess that broke her mother's heart? A moment so raw, so emotional, it's shaken the royal family to its core. Stick with me as we uncover the truth behind this heartbreaking story. Let's dive into the world of the British royal family, where every move is watched, every gesture analyzed. Kate Middleton, known for her poise and strength, has faced countless challenges as a mother and a royal. But nothing could prepare her for the moment that left her visibly emotional, grappling with a situation involving her only daughter, 9-year-old Princess Charlotte. To understand what happened, we need to step back and look at the pressures surrounding this family, especially in recent years. 2024 was a year of trials for Kate. In March, she announced she had been diagnosed with cancer, a revelation that stunned the world. Sitting on a bench in Windsor, she spoke candidly in a video, explaining how she and Prince William had taken time to process the news and share it with their 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, in a way they could understand. She said, "It has taken us time to explain everything to George, Charlotte, and Louis in a way that is appropriate for them, and to reassure them that I'm going to be okay." This moment showed Kate's priority, shielding her children from the public storm while navigating her own health battle. Charlotte, at 9, is old enough to grasp the gravity of her mother's illness. Reports suggest she's incredibly close to Kate, often seen holding her hand or mirroring her style at public events. Their bond was evident in a video released in September 2024, when Kate announced she had completed chemotherapy. Filmed in Ayrshire, Norfolk. The footage showed the Wales family playing in nature, with Charlotte and Kate sharing tender moments, holding hands, skipping on a beach, and hugging during a picnic. The video wasn't just a health update. It was a glimpse into their private world, a way to counter rumors and show their strength as a family. But behind the smiles, there was pain. Sources close to the royals say Charlotte was deeply affected by her mother's diagnosis. A YouTube video titled "Charlotte in Tears as Witnessed Her Mother's Changes During Catherine's Cancer Treatment," uploaded in April 2024, claimed Charlotte struggled seeing Kate unwell. While the video's dramatic tone leaned into speculation, it tapped into a truth. Children, even royal ones, feel the weight of a parent's illness. Charlotte, described as sensitive and mature for her age, likely carried a quiet burden, wanting to support her mother while processing her own fears. Now let's address the incident that reportedly left Kate in tears. In early 2025, a story surfaced on YouTube, titled "UK in Shock, Princess Charlotte in Tears About What Queen Camilla Did to Her." The video, uploaded on March 8, 2025, alleged that Charlotte was found crying during a royal charity visit to an orphanage with a bruise on her arm. It suggested Queen Camilla, King Charles's wife, was somehow involved, sparking outrage among royal fans. The claim was explosive. Had Camilla, a senior royal, done something to upset or harm Charlotte? Let's unpack this. The video's narrative hinges on a supposed incident at a public event. It describes Kate comforting a tearful Charlotte, noticing a bruise and becoming visibly upset herself. The implication is that Camilla's actions, whether intentional or not, caused Charlotte's distress. But here's the catch. No credible news outlet, like BBC or The Times, corroborated this story. The video relies on anonymous insiders and lacks specifics, such as the date or location of the orphanage visit. This raises red flags. In the world of royal reporting, unverified claims often spread like wildfire on platforms like YouTube, where drama drives views. To understand why this story gained traction, we need to look at Camilla's role in the royal family. Since marrying Charles in 2005, Camilla has faced public scrutiny. Some still see her as the other woman from Charles's marriage to Princess Diana, Kate's late mother-in-law. This history fuels narratives that paint Camilla as an antagonist, especially when younger royals like Charlotte are involved. The idea of Camilla causing Charlotte harm fits a tabloid-friendly storyline, but it's thin on evidence. Bruises on children can happen during play or accidents. Charlotte, an active 9-year-old who loves sports, could easily have gotten one innocently. Without photos or official reports, the bruise claim remains speculative. So, why would Kate be in tears? If we assume some truth to the story, Her tears could stem from seeing Charlotte upset, regardless of Camilla's involvement. Kate's protective instincts as a mother are well documented. In January 2025, Newsweek reported an awkward moment where Charlotte had an emotional meltdown during a royal engagement. Kate swiftly stepped in, using commanding words to calm her daughter. The clip went viral on TikTok, viewed nearly 740,000 times, showing how even royal children have normal kid moments. If Charlotte was crying at the orphanage event, Kate's emotional response would be natural, bruise or no bruise. Another possibility ties back to Kate's cancer journey. In September 2024, she said, "The cancer journey is complex, scary, and unpredictable for everyone, especially those closest to you." Charlotte, witnessing her mother's treatment, may have had moments of distress that Kate internalized. A source told People magazine that Kate's focus post-treatment was her children, wanting to give them a normal life despite public scrutiny. Any incident involving Charlotte, whether a bruise, a public tantrum, or a misunderstanding, could hit Kate hard, especially after a year of shielding her kids from her illness. Let's explore an older incident that might connect to this narrative. In 2018, reports surfaced that Kate was left in tears after Charlotte's bridesmaid dress fitting for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's wedding. The Daily Mail claimed Kate, who had just given birth to Louis, was emotional during the fitting. Some tabloids hinted at tension with Meghan, suggesting her demands upset Kate. However, Vanity Fair noted no evidence linked Meghan directly to Kate's tears. Kate's emotions were likely due to postpartum stress, not drama with her sister-in-law. This story shows how easily Kate's tears are tied to sensational headlines, even when the truth is mundane. Could the 2025 Charlotte incident be similarly exaggerated? The YouTube video's mention of a bruise, and Camilla feels like a modern echo of the 2018 dress-fitting story. Vague, emotionally charged, and lacking hard proof. Royal biographer Robert Jobson, in his book Catherine the Princess of Wales, describes Kate as fiercely protective of her children's privacy. If Charlotte was upset at a public event, Kate's tears might reflect frustration at the media's intrusion, not a royal feud. The Wales family has faced relentless speculation since Kate's diagnosis, with social media amplifying rumors about her health and marriage. The September 2024 video showing Kate and William affectionate with their kids was partly a rebuttal to these trolls, as noted by Daily Mail columnist Sarah Vine. Now, let's consider Charlotte's perspective. At 9, she's growing up in a fishbowl. She's attended high-profile events like Trooping the Colour and Wimbledon, where her every expression is photographed. In July 2024 at Wimbledon, Charlotte's adoring look at Kate, who received a standing ovation, was captured by photographer Karwai Tang. He told People, "You can tell Charlotte is following the game like her mother. You can see their excitement." These moments show Charlotte's pride in Kate, but also the pressure she faces as a young royal. If she was upset at the orphanage event, it could be as simple as feeling overwhelmed, not a scandal involving Camilla. The royal family's dynamic adds another layer. Camilla, as queen consort, has a prominent role, but she's not known for close involvement with William and Kate's children. Charles and Camilla have their own grandchildren through Camilla's children, Tom Parker Bowles and Laura Lopes. While Charles is hands-on with George, Charlotte, and Louis, hosting them at Balmoral in 2024, Camilla's interactions with them are less documented. If Camilla was at the orphanage event, any tension might stem from a misunderstanding, not malice. For example, Camilla, at 77, might have made an offhand comment that Charlotte misinterpreted, leading to tears. Kids are sensitive, and royal kids are no exception. Kate's tears, then, could reflect a culmination of stresses: her recovery, Charlotte's emotional needs, and the public's unyielding gaze. In a November 2024 appearance at the Remembrance Sunday service, Kate looked energized and composed, per ABC News, showing her resilience. But even strong people have breaking points. A source told People in 2024 that Kate's time at Balmoral with her family gave her energy because she could just be herself. An incident involving Charlotte, especially if exaggerated by the press, might have disrupted that peace, leading to an emotional moment. Let's circle back to the YouTube video's claims. The lack of mainstream coverage suggests it's more clickbait than fact. Royal reporters like Jack Royston of Newsweek, who covered the Charlotte meltdown story, rely on verified footage or palace statements. The orphanage story, by contrast, feels like a patchwork of rumors, possibly inspired by real events but blown out of proportion. Kate's focus on early childhood development through her Royal Foundation Center for Early Childhood shows her understanding of kids' emotional needs. If Charlotte was upset, Kate would likely handle it privately, not fuel public drama. So, what really happened? The truth is likely less sensational than the headlines. Charlotte, a normal kid in an extraordinary family, probably had a moment of distress, maybe a bruise from playing, maybe a reaction to a stressful day. Kate, a devoted mom fresh off a grueling health battle, got emotional seeing her daughter struggle. Camilla's role, if any, was likely incidental, not villainous. The story's amplification on YouTube reflects the internet's hunger for royal drama, not reality. As we piece this together, it's clear the Wales family is navigating a delicate balance. Kate's cancer journey, Charlotte's growing awareness, and the media's relentless scrutiny create a pressure cooker. In her Christmas Carol service speech in December 2024, Kate spoke of giving and receiving empathy and turning to love, not fear. These words hint at her mindset, protecting her family while staying connected to the public. If she shed tears over Charlotte, it was a human moment, not a soap opera. But there's more to this story. Another incident, buried in royal archives, suggests Charlotte faced a different kind of challenge, one that tested Kate's resolve as a mother. What was it, and how did it reshape their bond? Let's just say it involves a surprising figure from the royal circle, and a moment no one saw coming.